Happy World Social Work Day to you all. I want to thank all of you, every social worker out there, and thank you for all your hard work, particularly over the last few years in coping with and managing the impact of the pandemic, both on the people with whom you've worked and whom you've supported through this very challenging time, but also the way in which you've had to cope with it in your own lives, with your own families, with your own friends. It's been a time of challenge, loss, change and grief for many. And you as social workers have really stepped up, been flexible and adaptable, changed the ways in which you've worked, and pulled together to really support and help individuals, families and communities. Everything has changed, and yet some things haven't changed. And that is why, for me, today, World Social Work Day, is such a fantastic day to have, where we can step back and acknowledge our profession and reflect on our practice and the fantastic contribution we make day in and day out to those we serve. I think it's interesting to think about the uniqueness of what we do, the combination of our knowledge, our skills, our values, and the context in which we work makes us stand out, I think, and rightly so, because we're often working in the most messy areas of people's lives, and also the messy areas between systems and agencies, between the state and the citizen, between supporting autonomy but also protecting people, and getting that balance just right. But very importantly, the principles upon which our profession is based: protecting and promoting human rights, striving for social justice, being completely, relentlessly focused on inclusion, respecting diversity, and striving for equality. And we work with often the most marginalised people in our communities. And it is we who strive to improve the inclusion of the people with whom we work and whom we serve. So your skills at relationships, communication, empathy, understanding, being non-judgmental, working with and from people, acknowledging their strengths and resources and helping and supporting them to build on those, to find the things that will make the biggest difference in supporting them to have the best possible lives. This is what you as social workers do, and this is what we are doing as a profession, both here in England, across the UK, and indeed across the world, which is why the social work theme for World Social Work Day, which I happen to have, the poster here, and I'll flash up and show you. I'm sure you've all got it up around your rooms. Co-building a new eco-social world, leaving no one behind. And that is what it's all about, isn't it? We're here to leave no one behind, to be right behind them and supporting them and helping them to ensure that they get every possible chance to have the lives they want and the best opportunities to live life well. And that's at each end of the life course spectrum, from birth through to death. So have a happy World Social Work Day. I hope you are enjoying whatever it is you're doing with your colleagues, and that recognition is being given in your organisations for the fantastic contribution you make. We've got a few challenges ahead of us, of course. Post-COVID recovery, hopefully recovery, realigning the way in which we work so that we get the best of what we've learnt through those pandemic years and integrate it into our practice. Your digital skills and your virtual working combined with your face-to-face work, and the importance of you working with your colleagues and being in the room with your colleagues to get that emotional support, that resilience, that spark of creativity and discussion about what are possibilities here, and those of us who care will really want to make a big difference going forward. And now we have an uncertain and worrying future with war on our doorstep and what we might need to do to support those affected by it, both locally but internationally, and being sure we're well placed to support people who may be coming to settle here and their families. So once again, happy World Social Work Day. Have fun, enjoy it, and it's a real chance for us to celebrate and raise awareness of the work that we do. Thank you.